evening and many thanks for joining us live on QTV. You are watching QTV News and I am Ajibinto Drame. In tonight's top stories. The Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, President Adama Barrow, on Saturday presided over the 14th convocation of the 1,134 students of the University of the Gambia. Sunday, the 6th of March, is International Children's Day of Broadcasting, commemorated annually to raise awareness on issues affecting children around the world. The Gambia National Youth Service Scheme, NYSS, on Friday graduated 154 skilled trained men and women after their completion of 2 years training. And in sports news, 2 Gambian teams will take part in the beach volleyball qualifiers for the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham this year. Those were our main headlines. Now the news in detail. Now, the Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, President Adama Barrow, on Saturday presided over the 14th convocation of the University of the Gambia. The ceremony saw the conferment of degrees and diplomas to 1,134 students who graduated from different fields of study. More in this report.
The 14th convocation was held at the QCD grounds in Bijilo. The 1,134 graduates have completed several years of studies at the University of the Gambia, UTG. President Barrow, the Chancellor of the UTG, presiding over the convocation, congratulated the graduating students and stressed the importance of education and democracy.
Institutions of higher education, in particular, contribute more significantly to character building, besides producing the trained and educated bulk of the country's workforce. It is evident as a result that the UTG management and staff appreciate and endeavor to train lifelong learners with the right attitude to tackle challenges, look into the future with confidence and adapt to the ever-changing circumstances of life. My government acknowledges the role education plays in fostering peaceful coexistence and nation building. We are also fully aware of the crucial part it plays in character formation and development, especially among the youth. Since 2017, the government has been relentless in ensuring that we continually improve the quality of education we provide, including the educational programs offered in tertiary and higher education institutions. In a genuine democracy like ours, citizens are guaranteed all the freedoms and rights they deserve. However, as patriots, we must avoid division and put the interests of the nation first. With your new status, you will have to safeguard your integrity, including those already in employment and students from other countries. Your performance at work should indicate that you are worthy of your achievements. As ambassadors of the UTG, remember that success and failure in life can be influenced by 5 critical factors, namely hard work, sincerity, commitment, discipline, and honesty. I congratulate you and wish you every success in your future endeavors. To the ministry and the entire higher education community, I say well done and keep up the good work.
Matthew Pindur, chairman of the UTG Governing Council, thanked the former Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Fakir Mohammed Anjum, and the Ministers of Higher Education and Justice for supporting the UTG. He urged graduates to be humble and patriotic while advising them to be determined.
We at the university believe we have built a foundation in you that prepares you for the world of work and leadership in whatever life's endeavor you elect to engage yourself.
The UTG is awarding you based on our conclusion that you are worthy in character and learning, and so would have imbibed certain positive values. As we send you out we strongly encourage you to believe in yourself and make meaning out of your degree. Show dedication to any responsibility that falls on your shoulders. But we caution that in your journey through life, you do not assume an arrogant sense of personal entitlement, because you will not have an exclusive birthright to any position in this country. You must be prepared to compete on a fair and level playing field and not expect to depend on leveraging the destructive aspects of cultural entitlement inherent in various connections of family, tribe, religion, or other groupings. At the same time, avoid the temptations of intellectual entitlement, because your certificate will not make you know it all. Respectfully hear out the other parties' views and acknowledge their value.
Professor Herbert Robinson, the new Vice Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, says the graduates are well prepared to face future challenges. However, he advised them to be good ambassadors.
I should enjoin you all, as you become proud alumni of UTG, not to relent in promoting the cause of UTG in the years to come. You should be rest assured that we will be glad to continue to partner with every one of you and support your steady progress in your career development. Universities all around the world have three major activities: to educate students, to produce knowledge, and to apply that knowledge to inform both teaching and facilitate development through socio-economic and environmental transformation. It is therefore important to realign the core objectives of the University of Gambia to put more emphasis on these three areas. One, through supporting research and learning. Two, supporting research to inform teaching and to enhance the learning experience of students. Third is the application of research through knowledge transfer and innovation. I call on the public institutions, private sector, civil society, development partners to collaborate more with the University of the Gambia.
Abdurrahman Barry, the valedictorian of the class of 2021 and the overall best graduating student, says they are ready to face the challenges of the world while advocating for better learning materials for the UTG.
I would like to extend similar thanks to the government of the Gambia through MOHAS for offering scholarships to the vast majority of students in the university to pursue their dreams of higher education, some of whom are among those graduating today. Thank you for investing heavily in the future of this country. I implore you to continue supporting students in their academic endeavors by making tuition fees more affordable and by providing services such as fast internet connection and printers in all campuses to help make the experience of university education much less difficult for students in our noble institution. Fellow graduates, today is the end of an important journey in our lives, but it is the beginning of a new one. Earning this degree today doesn't mean that all of our problems will disappear or fade away into thin air, but it means that we can confront all of our problems knowing that we are adequately prepared. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the faculty and staff of the University of the Gambia for delivering quality education and for shaping us to become responsible and productive citizens. You all have selflessly offered your shoulders for us to climb, even at the expense of your leisure. We cannot repay your kindness, so thank you.
There was goodwill messages from international invited guests from other reputable universities, including that of Sierra Leone, Senegal, and Turkey, among other countries. The philanthropic arm of the Q Group continues to be evident in this UTG convocation. Graduates who excelled in computer science and information systems receive QCell Special Awards. They are Abdurrahman Barry, the best graduating student, Baba Jassi, the best graduating students in computer science, and Fatou Jara Mane, the best graduating students in information systems. Babukar Sise, QTV News.
Well, congratulations to the graduates. Moving on, Sunday the 6th of March is International Children's Day of Broadcasting, commemorated annually to raise awareness on issues affecting children around the world. The Minister of Women, Children and Social Welfare, Fatou Kinte, has spoken about the importance of the day. Yahya Jawa tells us more.
International Children's Day of Broadcasting is celebrated every year on the fourth Sunday of March to encourage broadcasters worldwide to raise awareness on issues affecting children around the globe. In a statement, the Minister of Women, Children and Social Welfare, Fatou Kinte, says celebrating the day is important as it avails children the opportunity to take charge and lead broadcasting programs and use the platform to advocate for better responses on issues affecting their lives and welfare.
Fellow Gambians, distinguished viewers, celebrating this day is one way of hearing the voices of children. Their voices should be heard because this promotes self-esteem and self-worth. By giving children a voice through choice, opinion, feelings, and emotions, children can develop and learn that they are important and valued.
The minister also says that the government of the Gambia, through her ministry, is committed to supporting the advancement of children in the country by putting up stronger mechanisms that would promote the welfare of children in the Gambia.
As an administration, we are committed to addressing the most pressing barriers for children's issues, such as increasing investment, creating opportunities for young people, for them to realize their hopes and dreams at all levels of decision-making, in changing social norms that perpetuate discrimination and violence against children. This plays an essential role in increasing society's awareness of and response to child abuse and neglect.
Minister Kinte also outlined the critical role that the media plays in the development and protection of children by providing in-depth news coverage on matters affecting children and the creation of available media space for hosting children's programs, particularly in the area of broadcasting.
It's the part played by news and features that report on specific child abuse cases, research and intervention strategies. Such media attention to child abuse has positively influenced public, professional, and political responses to the circumstances in which children and young people find themselves. Understanding media influences and how to use the media constructively is an essential tool for those who advocate for children, young people, and their families.
She called on development partners, civil society organizations, including parents, to continue building strong partnership with the government and advocate for positive change regarding the welfare of children in the country. Reporting for QTV News, I am Yahya Jao.
From that story, we will go for a short commercial break. So to come, we have more stories, to stay tuned.
My name is Anna Marie Baji. I am athlete for the Special Olympics for the Gambia. I run 100 meters and 200 meter race for the Gambia. I like to win medal for the Gambia. I like to train other athletes. We are a family. I run the inclusive community in the Gambia.
Modu came in to buy some bathroom floor tile, but once he laid eyes on our basins, he fell in love with a stunning basin and with a breathtaking faucet. With a brand new mirror too, at a bargaining price.
So, I got a bathtub too.
Oh yes, he picked up a bathtub too.
It's Batty Days time at Battymat. Enjoy exceptional discounts up to 70% on all our product families. From March 5th to 19th, you're going to splurge. Battymat, everything for construction, from foundation to finishing.
Welcome back from that commercial break. Now, the Gambia National Youth Service Scheme on Friday graduated 154 skilled trained men and women after their completion of 2 years rigorous training. More in this report. This is the 13th batch of graduates to be trained in various skills such as information technology, electrical installation, horticulture, tailoring, livestock, catering, auto mechanic, to name a few. Dignitaries, parents and family members were in attendance. Mustafa Abaji, representing the Executive Director NYSS, implored the graduates to use their acquired skills to add to the country's socio-economic development.
The country might find difficult to move. We recognize the importance of skills, as well as they are the prime movers. Everywhere you go, you have seen they recognize the importance of skills as we strive to develop the country. Go and prove yourself that you can make it in the Gambia. Of course, we have the slogan to say, make in the Gambia, and we believe and we're sure that we can be able to make in the Gambia.
Mamadou Saliu Jallo, a graduate, challenged the government and NGOs to endorse youth.
We have completed the 2 years training at our various schools, in our various skills, and we need support from the government. The support we need is fund, and the fund we need, we don't want it in cash. We want the fund. We want the fund so that you guys can buy materials for us and start what we want to start. We cannot be working without tools and materials. We are equipped with the knowledge. We can do it, and we are doing it. Most of us are doing it. Most of us have started. But the thing is, we need the support.
Anthony Mendy, a representative of the board chairman of the TVET unit, says endorsing youths will help address the menace of the Bagwe syndrome and help build the nation.
I want to challenge these graduates today to make the best use of their skills for the development of their individual communities and the nation at large. You are expected, graduates, to be role models for those youths in the communities. That skills is the way to help you make it in the Gambia.
Sekou Sanyang, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Youth and Sports, gave some words of advice to the young graduates.
Don't tell anyone your next big move. 2, talk more on ideas and less on non-productive issues. 3, if you are not involved, don't get involved. 4, if they don't tell you, don't ask. 5, if they don't invite you, don't go.
Maimuna Kande, a graduate from plumbing, shares her thoughts on why she chose plumbing, a male-dominated field.
You know, the costs are too much, so I want to study plumbing to learn more about it. I love the field.
The NYSS was established in 1996 to encourage and develop common ties among young people, promote national unity and develop the youth of the country by equipping them with requisite skills for them to take part in the nation's development, and by instilling discipline in them. The organization has graduated over 5,000 young men and women who are in various fields. Ajibintu Drame, QTV News. Moving on, following their appearance on QTV's Jigen show revealing their difficult working conditions, the women miners at Funyi Block Quarry on Wednesday received mining equipment from the Department of Geology to help improve their working conditions. More in this report.
The items presented include spades, hammers, and wheelbarrows, amongst other things. For these women, this intervention by the Department of Geology couldn't be timelier. They are thrilled to receive the items that will help ease their working conditions. Yankuba Bojang, Senior Mine Inspector at the Department of Geology, says beyond supporting them with tools, the Ministry through the Department of Geology is already working on providing them with more support.
We realize that the tools that they use, most of the time they rent from men and they pay a high cost of it. And again, if they produce a stone to be sold, they spend so much and get so little because they spend so much on rent. So we decided that the association we will form for the women in mining, we're also going to assist them to see that they got the tools that they need.
Aida Sanyang Kujabi and Sohna Khan, who spoke on behalf of the beneficiary women groups, thanked the Department of Geology for extending such support to them. They also thanked QTV Jigen Show for featuring their plight and giving them a platform to tell their stories.
ngo kontano le soto ala o mari ala ma Gambia man sakunda be mela nyatu katu miya ke mimma ke malong.
We are very happy today. We want to thank the government for this support because we lack the equipment. We rent equipment from the man here. This is a very difficult job, and given our financial backgrounds, we couldn't be happier to receive such support.
dañuy wax na bu ñëk bi ñun bi ñuy ñëw fi ci Kuwaré bi légui tay suñ sey ñu tass.
When we first started working at this quarry, we were told our marriages would end soon because we are poor. Some people thought we are here for other undesirable ventures, but we thank God and we ask for His mercies all the time. I want to thank the ministry for this support.
Women miners from Fonyi Block and 5 surrounding villages are expected to benefit from this donation. Meanwhile, the women have asked the officials from the Department of Geology to extend similar support to women miners in other parts of the country. Antoine Sonyasi for KTV News.
Now let's take a quick look at some interesting sports news. Two Gambian teams will take part in the beach volleyball qualifiers for the Commonwealth Games Birmingham this year. The qualifiers will be held in Ghana later in March for both male and female teams. Our sports reporter Mobudu Gajaga has been keenly monitoring the event and he now reports.
Gambia is ranked top in Africa in beach volleyball male category and 92nd in the world. The beach volleyball qualifiers will take place in Accra from March 25th to the 29th. Only the winners in both the male and female categories will secure a place at the Birmingham Commonwealth Games in 2022, scheduled for July. The team pair of Seni Jao and Bai Babu Jara were again trusted by coach Pa Babakar Barrow to represent the Gambia. The two players play their professional volleyball in Qatar and have been consistent in both representation and performance since winning Gambia's first gold medal at a major continental event in the African Games in Morocco in 2019. In the women's team, Anna Marie Bojang will pair with experienced player Abi Kujabi. This will be Anna Marie's first competition in a two-side beach volleyball, after playing in the World Beach Volleyball Games in 2019 in Qatar. In a 4-a-side team, Gambia missed out on a place at the Tokyo Olympic Games, losing to eventual champions Morocco before settling for a bronze medal after defeating Ghana. Moudou Gajaga, QTV News.
Before we end, here's a recap of our main headlines. The Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, President Adama Barrow, on Saturday presided over the 14th convocation of 1,134 students of the University of the Gambia. Sunday, the 6th of March, is International Children's Day of Broadcasting, commemorating annually to raise awareness on issues affecting children around the world. In sports news, two Gambian teams will take part in the beach volleyball qualifiers for the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham this year. That's it from me in tonight's edition. Thank you for watching.